जय हनुमान बजरंग बली की जय बजरंग बली की तेरी शक्ति के आगे हर संकट झुक जाए। तूने हर दुख हर लिया जब तेरा नाम लिया। मेरे वीर हनुमाना तूने हाथ थाम लिया। तेरी गदा की ताकत से डर भी दूर भागे। तेरी भक्ति में बाबा हर दिल खुशी से जागे। तेरे नाम की ज्योति से हर रास्ता चमक जाए। हनुमान मेरे साथ है फिर डर की क्या बात है। तेरी कृपा से बाबा हर दिन नई शुरुआत है। जय बजरंग बली जय बजरंग बली। राम नाम के दास हो तुम, भक्तों की पहचान हो तुम। संकट मोचन कहलाते हर दिल की मुस्कान हो तुम। तेरी भक्ति का सागर दिल को शांति देता। तेरे चरणों का सेवक हर मुश्किल जीत लेता। पवन पुत्र वीर हनुमाना तेरी महिमा न्यारी। तेरे नाम से रोशन हर भक्त की दुनिया सारी। नाम में शक्ति है तेरी भक्ति में मुक्ति है।
ज्येष्ठ मासे शुक्ल पक्षे पूर्णिमा तिथो अमुक वासरे सकल परिवार योगितं मया दीपं इहां देवेश श्रीलोके धीरातहं श्रीलक्ष्मीं माता नमो नमः। वनस्पते सोत्पन्ना सुगन्धार्यवृद्धै सर्वदेवानां पूज्यं प्रतीग्रे स्वस्ति वाचन ओम स्वस्ति नाइन्द्रो वृद्धर्षभाः स्वस्ति नामृथावस्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ पया पृथिव्यां पयोषदीषु पयो दिव्यन्तरिक्षे पयोदः पयस्वती प्रदीक्षः सन्तु मह्यम् ॐ विष्णोरराटमसि विष्णुस्मत्रेस्थो विष्णुस्यूरसि विष्णुद्रोवसि वैष्णवामसि विष्णवे त्वा ॐ अग्निर्देवता वातो देवता सूर्यो देवता चंद्रमा देवता वसुओ देवता रुद्रा देवता दिव्या देवता मरुतो देवता विश्वदेवा देवता बृहस्पतिर्देवतेन्द्रो देवता वरुणो देवता. Then we pray for universal peace. We need it more now than ever before, particularly with all the trauma that's going on. Om Yo Shanti Antarisharvam Shanti Itavi Shanti Napa Shanti Ushadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Shama Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. संक्षेप पूजा गणेश गौरी माता. ओम गणनां त्वा गणपति कुं हवामहे प्रियनां त्वा प्रियपति कुं हवामहे निधिनां त्वा निधिपति कुं हवामहे वासोतं जानी गर्भधमा स्वंदासी गर्भं श्री गणपति गौरी आहनं समर्पयामि. अगरबत्ती स्मो ओम धूपं समर्पयामि. ओम Om Sadhyani Vajri Sangvanina Yuditam Maya Vikam Griham Deves Triloke Timira Paham. Just take some sweet. Om Sharkarakan Khavyani Darir Shira Gritani Cha Aharam Bhakshabhojan Cha Naivedyam Pratigrehetam. Om Sarva Paparam Divyam Nirmalam Kaleshchalam Achmanam Maya Dattam Grihitam Purushotam. Om Vigneshwarai Varada Suryai Lambodarai Sakalai Jagadita Naganai Stuti Yadvi Pushti Gauri Stuti Gananantva Namo Namastute. Right. Clasp your hands. Look at Hanuman. Take darshan of him. He is looking at you all the time. Right? We were looking at his feet. Now we can just do Sankshet Puja again. Please pray. Om Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhi Matam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuddha Mukyam Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Padye Atulita Baladhamam Hemishela Padeyam Danujamana Krishanam Yani Nama Grekanayam Sakala Guninanam Vanaranamadisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Namami. Om Manjani Garva Sambhuto Vayo Putro Mahabalaha Kumaro Brahmachari Cha Hanuman Me Pratishthatam. Clasp your hand. Look at Hanuman Ji again. Avahan, inviting him. He's here all the time, but officially we want attention from him to ourselves. Om Ahvai Bhagwan Vayo Putro Mahabala Prasanno Bhaudeveshe Namastubhyam Kapishwaram. Yeah, just take that. On his right foot, just sprinkle water. Om Padyam Samarayami. Om water. Padyam Argam Ajnam Samarayami. Om Snanam Samarayami. Symbolically bathing right. That's the hand, what is holding on. Vastram Samarayami. Sri Ganapati Gauri Narayani. Om Gita. Om Sarveshwar Jagati Vina Samastita Sri Mahavir Swami Vijam Bali Namo Namah. Sri Mahavir Swami Vijam Bali Namo Namah. Yaha Gache Yaha Tishke Mama Puja Jahanami. Right, clasp your hand. Namaskar. Yane kani cha papani janmantarkitani cha tani tani vinashyanti pardakshinam pade pade chikta. Touch hands here. Left feet. Om Yanakani Papani Janmantarakritani Cha Tani Tani Vinashyanti Pardakshinam Pade Pade. Clasp your hands, just take one flower there. Om. We're doing Namaskar, greeting Hanuman Ji now. Om Anjani Garva Sambhuto Vayu Putro Mahabala Sapindra Sachivatham Rama Priya Namastubhyam Hanuman Raksha Sarvada Markatesha Mohotsah Sarve Shoke Vinashana Shatrum Sanharamam Raksha Sriyam Dapaye Me Prabhu Apadam Pahartam Dataram Sarve Sampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Pranamayaham Atulita Baladhamam Hemeshela Badeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Graganayam Sakala Guna Nidhanam Varanaradisham Raghupati Piye Bhaktam Vatajatam Namami Dakshine Lakshmane Rayasye Vamecha Janakatamaja Uttaro Maruti Yasyetam Vande Raghunandanam. Sri Mahavir Swami Vajrangbali ki Jai. Pavan Putra Hanuman ki Jai. Umapati Shiv Shankar Bhagavan ki Jai. Somebody will do this. No, while we walk, you walk in the front, keep blowing. Right through.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get ready.
Let me blow one time. What is
Follow
it?
left.
Blow it. Blow one time. Blow one time. जय श्री हनुमान, जय श्री हनुमान, जय श्री हनुमान, जय श्री हनुमान, जय श्री हनुमान. The children will lead us to go down this slowly.
राम मिलाय राज्य पद दीना, तुम रो
come with this way, maybe in the passage. Please pull up here. Pull up. You got choice. You got choice.
Daniel, you okay? Are you married? First time. Tag for table here, but don't put that one on my
Prem Namaste. Prem Namaste. Thank you very much for helping us by being punctual, being here, and ask for your forgiveness for the few glitches we had with the technical glitches. It's sorted. So let's continue with the function as such. We'll start with the opening prayer. We now begin a sacred prayer and intention setting presentation inspired by the Hanuman Healing Cards. May this offering fill our hearts with peace, courage, healing, and divine light. Prayer to Surya and Hanuman by our children, Himani Premraj, Kian Surutbali, and Suhani Pillai. These three children, you watch them really performing today, and this is the hard work of Meena Benji, who has prepared them for little skits along the way, as well as having respect for their beautiful religion and Hindu culture. So therefore, she decided that the children will open our prayer. So we have the three children, Himani Premraj, put your hand up, Pata, Kyan Surajwali, Kiana Bati, and Suhani Pillai. Right, over to the children for the prayer.
Today, as we gather in devotion, we set our intention to the Hanuman Healing Cards. These cards are not only reminders of Hanumanji's qualities, but also guides for our daily lives. At the beginning of each day, we choose one card to anchor our thoughts, prayers, and actions by reflecting on its verse, meaning, guidance, and affirmation. We invite Hanuman's strength, wisdom, and protection into our hearts for the whole day. My salutations and prostrations to the radiant Lord Surya, the giver of life, energy, and cosmic balance, and to the mighty Sri Hanuman, the supreme power and jewel of the Ramayana, who holds a special place in the heart of Sri Ram. May their light, strength, and wisdom guide and protect us always. Let's chant the Surya Gayatri Mantra. Om Adityaya Vedmahe Divakaraya Dhimahi Tando Surya Prachodayat.
We seek to understand and meditate upon the divine sun, the radiant one of all. May Lord Surya enlighten our mind, inspire our intellect, and guide us along the path of wisdom and truth. Take a deep breath in of Surya Jyoti.
Om Hanumate Namaha. Awaken the strength, wisdom, and protection of Lord Hanuman with the Hanuman Healing Cards by thinking of Vayuputra, this Hanuman, the son of the wind god. People can feel calm, brave, and happy. These cards help the body, mind, and heart shine with courage, love, and clarity, bringing healing, guidance, and spiritual strength into everyday life. Blessings from Hanuman to you all. Let's chant. Om Anjanaya
humbly welcome one and all of you to this divine day. Namaste and warm greetings to everyone. On behalf of Divya Shakti Holistic Foundation, we warmly welcome you to this sacred full moon healing experience and the launch of the Hanuman Chalisa Healing Cards. More about that later. Today is a special gathering of prayer, healing, devotion, mindfulness, and spiritual connection. May this experience bring peace to the mind, strength to the heart, and light to the soul. We thank all our guests, speakers, well-wishers, supporters, sponsors, and every individual present here today. Your presence makes this celebration even more meaningful. As we begin this beautiful journey together, let us take a moment to center ourselves with gratitude, positive intention, and divine blessings. By lighting the lamps of love and gratitude, may its flame awaken peace, love, and divine light in our hearts and radiate across the families, communities, and the world. Let the light remind us that even a small spark of devotion can transform the world. May we connect to the divine and inspire harmony, hope, and universal peace everywhere. With the grace of Hanuman and Surya, I will now have the pleasure of getting our Benji Meena Motilal and her son Adikesh, who we are so fortunate to have today. He's come all the way from the US and made it for the function. We are so blessed that he made sure that he's here around the time that his mom has done this amazing, amazing presentation you see today of what she's giving to the world. The opening prayer was done by our children, and I'm sure you really enjoyed it. And it's so different. Instead of asking us to do the prayer, let the children lead us in this way. I have the pleasure of going straight into the program, and that is the healing cards, Hanuman Chalisa Healing Cards. But I thought it appropriate that we start that off as well as a prayer. I hope Hanumanji is not getting tired of us. We prayed there upstairs, the large Hanuman, we came down, we did prayers, the children lit the lamp. Now we're asking Meena Benji and Adikesh, her son, to officially open the launch of the Hanuman Chalisa Healing Cards by lighting the lamp for us. I now ask that the curtains be open for the launching. Our speakers and some of our special guests are called upon to please join Meena Benji and Adikesh. She wants you all up before she lights the lamp. Panditji, Pandit Sharma, Pavanji, Priya, and NC Bhai from Shantik Foundation. Can you please come and help her? She wants some guidance and assistance on this. Any priest in the hall, any priest from any temple? Anand Bhai, Anandji, please come up. Sundari Benji, come up with Anandji. Whichever is the shortest, check this side, maybe save some petrol. One is moving the petrol, the other one with the diesel, so we're okay. The healing cards are on the center, on the circle. You see a box above Hanumanji. Hanumanji's murti is in front. Sister Niranjani, please come up. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a round of applause. That is Meena Benji. And I think especially Meena Benji doesn't want to take accolades for anything. If she can help it, she'll ask all of you to come up here. And I'll be staying here till supper, I think, you know. Okay. Thank you, Meena Benji, for agreeing. Then at least I can go on with the program. Otherwise, we'll be here all afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, you are really, really in for a treat today. I don't think you realize what you are in for and what this new project can do for you. Firstly, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is L.C. Maharaj. I'm from the Sri Vishnu Temple as well. And of course, very, very attached to our Monday and admiring the beautiful work that is being done here. Meena Benji has really embarked on something. You may have seen a little sound bite on YouTube done by a very able technician, Santosh Bhai. And you've also heard on Hindwani and also Southside Radio from the workings of the healing cards. It is totally a different new concept, and more about that later. I don't want to take the thunder away at the moment. But what we'll do now is have a little break from really talking about the cards, and we will go on to have the yoga demonstration. Before we do that, let me just give you a little bit about and whet your appetite on the healing cards. I see our yoga ranges are ready, so can we hop on to that first? Because when it comes to the healing cards, and when I start explaining, I can't stop. So I'd rather get this yoga part out, so at least I know I won't be rushed. Meena Benji?
Victory to Hanuman, ocean of wisdom and virtue. Victory to Hanuman, ocean of wisdom and virtue. Victory to Kapisa, who lights the three worlds with glory. Messenger of Rama, treasure of unmatched strength, son of Anjani, known everywhere as Pavanputra. Great hero, powerful like a thunderbolt, remover of evil thoughts and companion of noble wisdom. Golden hued body, beautifully adorned, with earrings in your ears and curly hair shining. In your hand the thunderbolt and banner of victory, sacred thread upon your shoulder shining bright. Son of Shiva and child of Kesari, your brilliance and glory are honored by the world. Master of knowledge, full of noble qualities, ever eager to perform the works of Rama. You delight in hearing the glories of Rama, holding Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita in your heart. You appeared in subtle form before Sita, and in fierce form you burned Lanka. Taking a gigantic form, you destroyed demons and fulfilled the noble mission of Rama. You brought the Sanjeevani herb and revived Lakshmana, and Rama joyfully embraced you. Rama praised you, saying, you are as dear to me as my brother Bharata. Thousands of mouths sing your glory, so said Sri Rama, embracing you with love. Sanatana Brahma and great sages praise you, along with Narada and Saraswati. Yama, Kubera, the guardians of the world and poets, none can fully describe your glory. You helped Sugriva meet Rama, restoring him to his kingdom. Your counsel was heard by Devi Shakti, and he became king of Lanka. The sun seemed like a sweet fruit to you, and you leapt toward it across the sky. With Rama's ring in your mouth, you crossed the vast ocean with ease. All difficult tasks become easy through your grace, so Hanuman, you guard the gate of Rama's dwelling. protector of all. Your power controls your immense strength, and the free worlds tremble at your roar. Ghosts and evil spirits do not come near when the name of Hanuman is spoken. All diseases and pains disappear for those who constantly remember Hanuman. Hanuman frees people from troubles when they meditate on him in thought, word, and deed. Rama is the supreme king of all, and you carry out all his works. Whoever brings their desires to you receives abundant fruits in life. Your glory shines in all four ages, lighting the whole universe. Protector of saints and sages, destroyer of demons, beloved of Rama. You grant the 8 siddhis and 9 treasures as blessed by Mother Sita. You hold the nectar of devotion to Rama, ever remaining the servant of Raghupati. Through devotion to Hanuman one finds Rama, and sorrows of many lifetimes disappear. At life's end one reaches Rama's abode and is reborn as a devotee of Rama. Jivani urban revived Lakshmana, and Rama joyfully embraced you. Rama praised you, saying, "You are as dear to me as my brother Bharata." Thousands of mouths sing your glory, so said Sri Rama, embracing you with love.
Take your seats.
Rama and great sages praise you, along with Narada.
Take a nice deep full breath in. And all of us can join in today, embracing the power of the breath. And knowing that Pavanaputra gives us the resource of energy, oxygen, and most important, focus and concentration. Today being full moon helps us to raise our vibration, raise the consciousness, enjoy this experience of movement, quietening the mind, being focused on the purpose, and going inward. Throughout the day, we outwardly focused. On days of the full moon, where the vibration is very high, it's a day dedicated to take complete awareness of the mind. So take another deep, full breath in of why am I here? Thinking of Lord Buddha's qualities of compassion, care, love, and joy. And taking the next deep breath in of the resource of Surya. Surya that brightens the world and gives us another breath to live a new day. Honor this light in your hearts. And as you honor this light, know and trust that you are born here to make a difference to your life and the life that you come across before you. So let's assess, analyze, reflect, and understand that today as we gather, we make a difference to our mind, body, and soul, and align with the power of healing our path, our journey our life to why we are born here. Now for 30 seconds, define yourself today. Why did I come? What am I here for? And how to use the resources of life to enhance my path to a free, happier, joyous version of myself. And as you reflect, feel the blessings of Pavanaputra with your breath. So in this audience, as we sit, constantly become mindful that the very breath is life, and this life helps us to move forward with good, great choices. Gently rub your hands together. Give your face a nice warm massage. And open your eyes to a beautiful sense of newness and freshness of the full moon energy. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, reset things today. And you can just see how Meena Benji takes us from this hectic world, rushing, moving, stressing. Press the reset button and poof, there we go, right down. So lovely and so much. And I didn't know yoga was so relaxing. I thought we would go to the gym and the ladies have to wear the new leotards. And they'll be watching our vests, gymming vests, etc. and be so powerful. And here we are, we're relaxing and doing yoga. Okay. What you all did, Benji? You rubbing your face, rubbing your hand, massaging your face, and now we have to give you trophy now. Okay, Pam Benji said they did so well, and these people missed out when the childhood. Now they're missing out on all the glory. And Meena Benji trained them to do this yoga, so they get a trophy each. So Meena Benji, can you come and give the trophy, please, since you caused all this problem? You know, when you're in school, you get the little prizes we used to get on sports day. When you get so thrilled, you get so thrilled. I never won one in any athletic meeting. When I left, I managed to win one. Old boys race. So I went back to my primary school. This is a true story, not a joke. You won't get in there. You can Google it too, you won't get it, right? So I'll tell you about that bit just now. So these ladies did very, very well. They were making bhajiato for the husbands and gulgula and cold days and all that. Meena Benji caught hold of them, come and do yoga. All right. So Pam Benji said he must give them something. So they are appreciated by us. Lovely, yes. Santosh bhai, I need 2 chairs on top, please. Come now. Everybody. Ram Jaya Ram, Ram Jaya Sita Ram. Ram Jaya Sita Ram. Meena Benji, please be seated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I'm just going to delve into something where I explain the healing cards. I know you're all waiting with that one. What Jadu Meena Benji got that we can read this card and we can become rich, maybe we catch the lotto or whatever. Let's go see what it's all about. So for whatever reason you came to learn something, came to recharge, but I can tell you today you really go back home very, very satisfied and amazed at what this retired teacher decided to do. I don't know if you know, Meena Benji was an educator. A year and a half ago she gave it up. She took early retirement. And instead of going visiting the whole world, she said she would dedicate her life to bringing Hinduism back to Hindus. And also to give it a new vision. And no wonder we're seeing so many temples, so many organizations, compliments to them. There's a renaissance in Hinduism. People are getting conscious, they are learning the vernacular, and people are helping. And philanthropists like Mr. Maharaj, who's here now, today from Shakti Foundation, also in retirement, but spending lots of money, time, energy, and focus in getting Hindus back, and also caring for the poor and underprivileged, be you Hindu or not. So people are becoming very, very conscious if you choose to, and Hinduism teaches that us, and we are doing that in our old age. All right, before I go on, we're wondering why Meena Benji is here, because at first when she asked me to help her launch this product or this idea, I had to research it quite a bit and I got mixed up, I didn't understand. And lots of people compared it to the tarot card. When you say healing card, they think of tarot card. You know what's a tarot card? When you're passing in India, you're passing one Swami in inverted commas, and he give you a set of cards to pick up and he can tell you your whole story. Everything he can tell you, but he can't tell you how much of money is in your bank. So I thought that was useless for me. That's what I was interested in. So when I heard this healing card, I said, oh my God, Meena Benji now, why do you went a couple malas? And I think she gave up teaching, maybe she's going to start collecting some money. But nothing happened in the first week, nothing happened in the second week, and I think she thought of really making use of her time. No, I'm only joking, but she had the idea from a long time ago. Now what you see here, that's why we did it from you. We wanted the opening to be dynamic and impactful, so we did it from you. We got the cards on the ring. We got 40 cards. Hanuman Chalisa is made up of 40 verses, 40 lines. So each line is in one card. So I'm explaining this a bit in detail. It will take a few minutes, but at least you understand the power of these cards. So 40 cards, 40, and it's in a lovely laminated box. It's a nice big box. So you get these 40 cards in this box here. She took so much of pain to make sure she chooses a printer and a company that does a professional work. So you see all the cards are laminated because you're going to use it all the time. It doesn't have to get worn out easily. The box is laminated, everything. But we're more interested in what's in it. Each card, on the reverse side, or let's do the first, the front part. Hanuman Healing Cards, inspired by the Chalisa, Hanuman Chalisa and Surya Namaskar. So you see, she's also a yoga teacher, and what she did is she incorporates that yoga poses in all our prayers, etc. Because the main thing about Eastern yoga is we worry about Surya Namaskar, so we pray to the sun. I'm not talking about the Western yoga. The Western yoga is you go to gym, see how much you can jump, what you can do. Very useful for exercise, but this is an ancient art that our forefathers did 5,000 years ago. On the card you'll also find poses of the Surya Namaskar. And today that's why I was so thrilled with the ladies. They've done the whole Surya Namaskar poses, but effortlessly, gracefully, and so nice. You can even do chair yoga. You can do this poses sitting on a chair. So senior citizens and elderly people with challenges, the young ones with mental challenges, very good physical body, all can take part in the yoga poses, Surya Namaskar. And then she went one step further. When you read the line, when you read the one line that you have on it, it then gives you the meaning of the words. Now, how often, including me, read the Hanuman Chalisa, but I'll confess, I do not know every word's intense meaning. So I'm making a statement today that I don't know it myself. Okay, I learned it because we grew up in a household with the Hanuman Chalisa, we can say it by heart, very good. But every word, if you pick up and ask me the meaning, I will slip up, I won't be able to tell you all the words, the meaning. But I have a gist of what's happening. Now here you get, every word is explained, right? And the meaning is explained with the words. So you don't have to look up Google or your dictionary or whoever you want to ask at home who still don't know what the word means, but they will tell you 10 other things. You get the absolute meaning of the word. She's researched. Now remember, Meena Benji is also very knowledgeable in Hindi and Sanskrit. She's done her honors and she's done her masters. So I think to argue with her is going to be not too good. You know. I'll get a scolding about this one later. Now I'll take it. Right? Say why you have to mention all that. Because once you know that person is very good, automatically, psychologically, you're into it. You won't go to a very serious operation. You know this doctor is doing this for 30 years and he's got so much of success. Immediately, psychologically, you feel that he's a piece. A person starting new now, you will say, hey, you're trying these tricks on me. Right? So, Meena Benji is very, very knowledgeable in that. Then comes the guidance. And sometimes we know the meaning of the word, but what does it mean to me? So, the next thing is guidance. And it tells you exactly what you should be thinking about the Hanuman Chalisa, that word in the Hanuman Chalisa. So immediately now you start connecting with the Hanuman Chalisa. Then you go to the next step, which is called affirmation. So she took the line, she translated it in English, she got the meaning, delved into the meaning, and see what guidance that word can give you in the Hanuman Chalisa. I'll just take one word for example, Veer. Say you came across Veer while you're reading. What is Veer? Anybody? Veer. Power. Strength. Now, I'm a financial advisor, right? So if the word greed coming to me, I'm thinking of strength. What strength do you think I'm thinking of? How much of investment I can sell? How rich I can get? That's the greed mean to me now, if I had to just read it, without learning how to interpret it. But the greed now, to Mataji sitting in the house, she's thinking, now, I don't know when I'm going to go, so I rather now pray now. All the life I had good time, now let me pray now. What do you think greed will mean to her? Let me have mental power. Let me open, Bhagwan open my way. Or let my arthritis go so I can open the bottle. But if Dada is at home, he's thinking, I can't open the bottle anymore now. He's talking about another bottle. You see, different things mean different things to people. So what this does now, it focuses your mind of what greed we're talking about in Hanuman Chalisa, the strength. So again, you're connecting with the Hanuman Chalisa. Then she has to add more. You know, there she has to add everything. She's very attached to yoga. Assuming Hanuman was doing this, what pose of the Surya Namaskar will apply to this? And how can he do it with that pose? So she got a picture of Hanumanji on the other side, doing one of the poses. So she's researched it and took the applicable pose that you do in Surya Namaskar and now showing you Hanuman would have done this pose. So you do this. Isn't that amazing? Now when you leave here, you got a different idea about what this card is about. From a tarot card. Tarot, T-A-R-O-T. Tarot card is like a fortune telling card. Nothing wrong with it. If you believe in it, you like it, it applies to your life, good luck. Right? But we're talking about the Hanuman Chalisa Healing Cards. Then she ends up with the pranayam. Pranayam is breathing. What breathing? Yeah, you have to eat jalebi now. Thank you very much. I'm talking too much, I'll have some jalebi. Right? So now, pranayam is a breathing part of the yoga. So what is a correct pranayam for this pose? She gives it to you there. Gentle exhalation, expressing gratitude through the breath. Everything Meena Benji talks about is what is spoken about in yoga practice, the breath. The breath is very, very important. Most important, actually. Most important. I was speaking to a very senior person in India, and he was giving me the formula, and I just go and enjoy myself there. And you can't believe this Babuji there. He's so old. He's not begging, he's not helping anybody. He's the father of my friends there, and I think his sons don't listen, so he doesn't talk to them. I came from South Africa, then now he's so happy that we came and settled here, etc. So he's telling me, he said, I'm telling you, this is the way to breathe, this is what you must do. And I thought, let me listen to him. Couldn't believe it. He gave me a formula, how to breathe. I couldn't believe it. He said, no, do this so many times, do this so many times, and do this so many times. Do it 5 times a day, in the morning, 5 times in the evening. You'll have the clearest chest, clearest lungs, clearest peace in the mind, everything. And I was surprised. He gave me the formula of 8, 12, and 4. You breathe in to the count of 8. You hold your breath to the count of 12. And you breathe out to the count of 4. 8, 12, and 4. That was his formula. And it makes sense biologically and scientifically. It makes sense. When you breathe, you take a deep breath, so you fill your lungs, 8. And in your mind, you must count 8. I couldn't do it. As soon as I count, I get mixed up. So I used to use my fingers. So I got my 8. Then I must hold my breath for 12. That's the most difficult one. Now, while you're holding your breath, Now you must count 12. Count 12. Can't make it. For the first 3 or 4 weeks, couldn't make it. Only can go to 8, 7, 6, and I can't. I have to breathe out. And then you breathe out to 4. Why 12? Because the oxygen must go to the little bags that are in your lungs, called the alveoli. Must go right to the deep level and then penetrate and be absorbed by the cell. So what we do, just be, what do you do? Nothing. That's what people that smoke do. And they're burning the money away. At least hold it a little bit long, bhaiya, and that lungs will go worse. Mukti mil jayega earlier maybe. I don't know. If you're lucky, right? So, little things we pick up along the line is so useful. So now, she gives you the pranayama, what the breathing, how you should do the breathing for the pose. So very simple. There's the Hanuman Surya Namaskar poses there. First, it tells you the meaning, and everything is in English. And no Devanagari script and learning Hindi and learning Sanskrit, no. She converted everything into English, right? Because she found a way how we unknowingly are not gaining the best benefit from the Hanuman Chalisa. By doing this research, from last year she's been busy with this, and we had a few chats about it. It sounded very exciting. But it is so powerful, I researched this whole thing. I did the research on it. It's very easy to research nowadays. Go Google, go chat, GPT, etc., etc. Lots of people produce books. They write the Hindi, they convert to English, transliteration. They convert it to English so you can read the English, so you know the mantra. However, they don't go further. Some of them give you the meaning. But the meaning is in a very, it's not a very detailed meaning, if I may say so. Then they don't give you guidance of the words in the Hanuman Chalisa, each word. They don't tell you, okay, what you must do for your own life, what you must do for yourself. So as I said, Veer means something to me, may mean something to you, may mean something else to somebody else. So what should it mean in your mind? It is very personal. Nothing wrong with it, but it's very personal. Then what type of pose you must do, Surya Namaskar, and then what type of breathing you must do. So, I looked for this and looked for that, I couldn't find it anywhere. Please, if you find it, just text me or send me an email. I'll be very happy to see it. So for me, when I met Meena Benji, and therefore I said on Radio Hindwani as well, and Radio South Side, that I haven't seen a product like this ever. And I haven't seen anybody do such detailed work on this. Now that is just my opinion, could be wrong. That's my belief, but I take a lot of solace in that. Now I've got a tool. And she always calls it, because I got a tool for how to do the Hanuman Chalisa. So you're not going to be only scratching in the surface. That's why you find Hanumanji, you see Vana doing that all the time. That's what we do, just scratching. We need to go inside. And how you showed his inside? For his chest. And so Bhagavan did. So we got such a powerful thing, but unfortunately, nobody explored it to the level that I see Divya Shakti is doing. So that's why I thought, that's fine, I'll look at it. I'm prepared to help spread the word. And maybe for some people, may not be for others. It's your choice. But at least somebody is making. Now comes the exciting part. When she said card, I should think of how when we were young, we should play Pictionary. Up till now, you play Pictionary, and you must guess what I'm thinking of, etc. Children love card games. Adults love card games too. Right? Now, if you have this at home, maybe on a Sunday, make a day, say Sunday after breakfast, all of us, or before breakfast, all gargle our mouths, come sit down on our table, and let's pass out 2 cards to each child, mother included, father included. Right, pick a card, let's see if you can tell me what's the meaning. Then read the card out, ask Papa what's the meaning. If you don't know, you lost out, you take his card. Right, at the end of everybody's card finished, we count who got the most card. And you see how they will laugh at us, because they can absorb it faster than us. So what I'm saying is, how you use it is left to you. Shuffle the card, you don't have to do it 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 40. No, you can pick any card. I saw how she uses it. Amazing. She'll pick a card, when she's with me, she said, let me see what's it mean for me today. She'll pick a card, she'll read it, she'll know the meaning. Say, oh, it means this. So whole day I'm going to think about this line. Whole day I'm only thinking about this line. I'm at work, I'm thinking about this line. I'm driving home, I'm thinking about this line. What happens is, psychologically this implants in your brain. That is why you find spelling bee, the Indian children in the world are the best performing spelling bee students, because they learn these little things at home, and that's what really, really applies to the brain, especially children. So I think enough said. I thought if I just carry on with the other little skits to make it nice for you all, you may not really absorb it. Before you sleep away or not, I thought I will go over this. But I'm not going to let her off the hook. Okay? She put us into this thing, so she has to answer for it. So I'd like to ask 1 or 2 questions maybe you got in your mind. And if anybody else got a question, let's pose it to her. And it must be Hanuman Chalisa Healing Cards relevant. Don't ask who's going to win the match next week. And so when is the India player starting? Right, we'll have to buy a sari or something for the next function. But I think so. So Meena Benji, are you on for it?
Absolutely.
Right. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Meena Benji, I'd like to know, maybe I overrated you. I apologize. Okay? See, she's not even blushing too, right? Now, my home now, we grew up in a household that always we did mantras and did chalisas and so on. We are fortunate, and that's why we know the chalisa by heart and so on. But honestly, I didn't know every word. Up to now, I don't know every word. What made you impose on my privacy and give me things to do now that I must do it slightly differently? I don't know. So what inspired you in getting involved in doing this project, which nobody asked you, and you did it your own way?
Thank you so much, Ansiman. Firstly, deep reverence to each one of you that has come from far and wide. The Indian Consulate, Mrs. Priya Gupta, Mrs. Banwarila, Sister Niranjani, Mr. N.C. Maharaj, Priya Maharaj, Pavan Maharaji, Pandit Sharma ji for the beautiful prayer that you did this morning, Santosh ji always with his technical side, and of course we have Mrs. Shamin Thakur Rajbansi from the minority front. We have Pandit Devi Maharaj here. Thank you so much. And thank you to each one that has taken their time to be present here. My deepest love and reverence at your heart. As Bhaiji has asked me what inspired me to go ahead and take the traditional chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa and present it in a different way. I look at life from a perspective of what can help our children, our youth, and our young adults grow and achieve from the deep wisdom that our Eastern culture has offered. Now, I observed that the Hanuman Chalisa is a very popular chant of 40 verses that's done in many mandirs, organizations, institutions, and households. And when I studied the Chalisa in its depth. To me, each verse was positive affirmations of imbibing the qualities of Sri Hanumanji. Now, each one of us here would like to be strong, bold, compassionate, selfless, and have so much of devotion in our heart that we can sprinkle it wherever we go. And how can then we utilize this information at every point in our life? Life is a journey from the point we wake up to the point we rest and thereafter. But in that waking period, a lot happens at the mind level, at the body level, at the emotion level. And we're always going up and down. Sometimes you'll find some situation, some event has taken place, and your mind gets very cluttered, very heavy, and you want some form of solace, some form of guidance, some form of, looking up to somebody that can say something to you that will be a pick-me-up for that time. Then I said, I was actually chanting, and I do chant it traditionally as we've been taught and grown up with it. One day, for some reason, I got very tired chanting it. And I said, these 40 verses are very powerful words, and words have power. They have energy to transform your entire cellular structure. So if that's the capacity, that's the ability that the Hanuman Chalisa has upon us, and many, many people have experienced this, then let's utilize it in another way. And I used to always be fond of cards, all cards, tarot cards, angel cards. I should just have a fascination about it. So I said, let me look at the Hanuman Chalisa and make it a sadhana, make each verse a sadhana. So you chant the verse, you get guidance on it, you will understand the meaning. Then you get the affirmation. The affirmation is words. They carry energy and they transform the cycle of the mind. They transform the being. Most important, they transform your character. And I included Surya Namaskar. Mythologically, you know that Surya Namaskar is a gift from Hanumanji to all of us. So his guru was Surya, and he was taking knowledge from Surya Dev. While Surya said that I'm going to give this to you, but I cannot be still. So Hanumanji did all the different postures and received the gyan. And receiving that gyan, the Surya Namaskar actually is not documented anywhere. It's a process that's just come about, and people started to utilize it. Most important, they started to see the benefit in it. They started to see that physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it uplifts you. It gives you a feeling that I can go on from the challenges of life and look at life differently. So I decided, all right, I'll take the verse, I'll use the meaning and simplify it so that our children, our youth, and our young adults can benefit from it maximum. Then they will get the guidance of what that verse means to them and how can it be applicable to their life. To go further, I said, let's embed a command based on that verse so that it hits at your core and brings about transformation. This word transformation is being said from the east to the west to the north to the south. We all want to transform. Who is seated here today that says, I don't want any form of change in me, right? We all want some part, whether it's beauty, whether it's hairdo, whether it's mental change, whether it's emotional change. We want to feel better, we want to feel happy, we want to feel joyous and harmonious because we are that. In essence, that's who we are. And in order to go back there, we needed something at the moment. So if I'm sitting in my office and I have a tool like that's prepared the devotional cards, and I'm feeling for that day exhausted, tired, there's some decisions I have to make that's bogging my mind. I will then say, what's my pickup? Let me see what Hanumanji has to offer me. And I'll choose a card. And most often, it could be mystical, it could be some power of grace, that you'll pick up that correct card. And when you choose that, it becomes part of your pickup moment. And you say, okay, so I can now move on. This is making me feel good. My decision starts to change. My whole persona about the situation changes, and I can make a better decision. So I want these tools to be used regularly. And that's where the break from the tradition is. Where you sit one time, you chant 40 verses, and you observe certain rules. But I want this to become part of you, because I believe strongly that the divine is your breath, that the divine is within you. And at every point, if we recognize that we are this divine, then I think devotion should be present at that point. Yes, there's dogma, yes, there's rules, which I'm not breaking away from. But what I'm saying is, use to the maximum what the profound wisdoms of the great masters has been in your life wherever possible. Even if you're at home struggling with some thought, pick up a card, think about it, use it for the entire day. Instead of chanting 40 verses, you couldn't make to chant that. Take one card. Sahasavadana tumaroya sagawe asakai sripati kantalagawe. Chant it, feel it, breathe it, say the word, and believe in it. Trust that that can make a change in that moment. Hence, Divya Shakti produced the devotional text in a different way, to be user-friendly, to be used in different ways, as Bhaiji has explained, in the form of a game. In satsang in your home, each one could chant a verse and say, this is my take of the card. This is what it means to me. This is how it, matches what I'm feeling today. And this is why today I'm going to chant this verse. I could take it for a week. I could take the same verse for a month, because I'm begging that command to make a difference to me in the moment. Bhaiji, that gives you a whole mouthful of why I produce the healing cards. It's healing, and it's not mystical. Healing means that the mind, the body, the emotion comes into alignment to experience the best moment of you, the best version of you. And we're always talking about the best version. I want to be the best version, and I want to be this, and I want to be that. Of course, by all means. Be the best version, but align with your truth at that moment. And then you've achieved hugely in your life. So, not in your altar, not only at the Monday, on a Tuesday and a Saturday, not only at a particular point, pick up a card, use the verse, bless your moment. You are the blessing. The blessing is not coming from anywhere else. You are the power, and you are the blessing to make a change, to be the best version in your life. And that's why I put this program together, and I'm praying to the energies within me, around me, above me, below me, that this work impacts lives. This work goes globally, it goes to every heart and makes a difference. Today, in this energy of the full moon, you could feel it. It's different. It's powerful. There's a vibrational frequency, because it's nature's gift to us. Nature's giving us the opportunity together to transform, together to make a change. One word, one verse, one breath can make a difference. And that's the difference I want to see in me, firstly. Then whoever I meet with, and all around the world. Because if I cannot make the change within me, I cannot make the change within anyone else. Thank you so much, Maggie. The next question, I think I've taken one question and answered everything. So, thank you.
Give him a round of applause. You got the image already. Now, I hope you're clapping for me. Because to handle this lady is something. Because she told me, I told her, hey, what's that tarot card you're talking about? What are you calling my card tarot card? Kali Mata came up there. No, I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. So she's got her own concept, and after I think we spoke to you, after you see the work, I'm telling her, but why don't you postpone this thing for a couple of years? You just retired from teaching. How many years you doctor? 30? 38 years. I should tell her go for 40 years. And then teachers are not leaving because they're promising an increase in December. So they wait for that. The next, they'll say giving increase in June. They wait. She told me, I don't want nothing. I just want out. I want to spend my life and my time. And I'm also a financial advisor, by the way, right? And I go, what are you doing? What are you doing? You should be spending your time and money and enjoying yourself first. Then she said, just like you know when I'm going to pass away, you tell me to go quickly and enjoy myself. I enjoy what I'm doing. And she does that. Every day she's teaching online. Now she's gone online. Children in other countries and other provinces are learning, and we got no time to tell our children to get onto the tablet and do this. There's a different generation now. They don't want to sit in a patshala and learn ka, ga, e, u, e. What the hell? Come on. Right? I started Hindi too. But then see why? I did class 1 5 times. Every time after 2-3 years I have a break, I go back, I learn Hindi, they take me back to class 1 again. A for arm, K for cat. Sorry. The consul general wants to leave from the consul general's office. Acha. Where are you going? Right? Where are you going? To see the consul general. You living life like this. I want to bring him here. So, will you give us an appointment at your office? We'd like to speak to him. Please? Thank you. We'll be invited him to be a special guest here too. Acha. Not because of him only. We thought we'd all get OCI. So you can do something for our OCI as well. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the little bit we did. Yeah, that was a free part. Now they have to pay, so you can go now. I'm only joking. So you see the mind change that is happening. Meena Benji is focusing on the youth, and also she kindly includes us there. They're not so young, not so young people. And whatever age you are, whatever it is, at least the grandparents can start with the grandchildren at home. You become the tutor. Now you got everything with you, and so on, and so on. So we had some challenges. So I said, whenever I spoke to her, she'd take out these cards, and she looked for the answer in the card. But psychologically, I don't know if you're catching the drift here. The card is not telling you anything new. It's telling you which part of your mind you haven't used to solve your problem. I'm being very rude now, but I'll open it up because I like to be open, okay? You have children at home, or we hear of children at home. They're going to write exams. They've got nobody to talk to. Parents are busy, because life is like that. You have to have the husband and wife working. You have to have 2 jobs. So the children sometimes get neglected. And we see that we can get them a tutor to pass mathematics, then that's it. That's only passing the school exam. You can pay the money but they need quality time. They need some time. Papa, sit with me. Let's have me. Let's do this. Help me the homework, which we don't know the maths they teach now, right? But we don't have the time. So if you educate the child, he or she will automatically do well. And those that cannot do well cannot take it. Why every year we get matric students committing suicide? Why? And the numbers are growing. Shaminji, as a politician, they go around talking, they educate the parents and so on. And it's difficult because they've got an Eastern background, Eastern value system. Now you're talking to somebody who's stealing is a culture. They're not doing anything wrong. And you can't understand why your debate is not going through that person, and that person can't understand what you say. Imagine in Parliament, when they got a politician, I was reading this when I was overseas, by the way, I wasn't even here. They asked a parliamentarian, how come you took so much money extra for this job? You gave a quote of one, and you took so much money. You know what the parliamentarian student said? He says, no, you call it a bribe. It's not a bribe. It's an acquisition of business expense. How's that one? How's that one, I'm asking you? Acquisition of business, I have to pay somebody to get the business. So everybody is winning. I get a contract, people are getting the job, they're getting the money, I'm employing workers. Imagine that kind of discussion. You being a Hindu, you're sitting there, you know, Takdir, what I came into Bhagwan. So, culture is so important. This will help us at least. We can reach our children, we can reach the adults and so on. But one thing I like about our Benji, they keep to the principle. If you want to go wrong, you go to the wrong. Hinduism teaches me this and so on. And therefore I always say jokingly, but I really mean it inside. No parliamentarian should be in parliament without going to a Gurukul. Learning the basic of life. Honesty, sincerity, divinity, etc., etc., etc. If those things are missing in your culture, you shouldn't be representing the people of a country. You should be representing your own clan, but not the people of the country. So Meena Benji said it all so nicely, but she did the same thing to me in Hindwani too, and asked a question and Southside Radio, same thing. He asked one question, Akka Chappar Park. Women's brains are wired differently. I'm not saying badly, they're wired differently. Right? Isn't it true, Margie? See, like Bhaiji and Baba and myself now, you want to go buy a shed. We know what color we want, we know what material we want, and we know where we can get it at the cheapest price. But Benji, no. They must sample all the shops in the globe. Come back, go empty pack, but now they have to watch out for the packet and must carry the right packet, which has got a brand name too. See? So I say, why it differently, I don't mean harshly, I mean lovingly. Other kabhi khana nahi mili answer. Right, now shall we got the children, she's very passionate about children, she had them to open the prayer, and we got Kian, he's doing the monologue. Right, okay, Meena Benji, tell us what they're going to do now, you know it better than me.
So we have a children's program together with the skit of Sita and Lanka, and I really want you to open your hearts and look at this episode of Sita and Lanka. It's applicable to today, the modern times that we live in, and each one of us are in the Lanka of the mind. So this skit that you're going to be observing soon is Sita and Lanka, where Hanuman becomes the rope of hope. But right now we're going to present to you an absolutely beautiful little boy. And he took my breath away when I met him. He was so cute, and you know, he just depicted Hanuman to its broom. So he's going to do a monologue, and just give me a second while we clear the stage, and you're going to enjoy him. So sit back, everybody, enjoy, relax, absorb the vibrations of today, and go back with maybe one word, one breath, one idea, one thought transformed.
Wow, yeah, that was absolutely amazing. Imagine how he remembers all those words. Huh? Nani ma, Toti. Dadi. Oh, okay. Is the Nanima as well as Meena Benji. Meena Benji is mostly instrumental, and both of them got together and she made sure that she gets a support at home and got him ready for this. And imagine, without a script, I went to one or two of his rehearsals, without a script, he just rapped away. Unbelievable.